I never planned for it to get complicated. Ethan and I met in our first year of university. We were assigned to the same project group, and from the first meeting, something clicked. Not romantic, just easy, comfortable, like we had known each other longer than we actually had. We started studying together, then grabbing coffee after class, then texting about everything that had nothing to do with school. He became my safest person. If I had a bad day, I called him. If I had good news, he was the first one I told. He remembered small details about me. My favorite snacks, the way I get quiet when I'm stressed, the songs I overplay when I'm emotional. People constantly asked if we were dating. We weren't. At least, that's what I told everyone. Over time, I noticed the way he looked at me sometimes. The way he'd hesitate before pulling his hand away. The way he'd get protective if someone flirted with me too obviously. But he never said anything. And I never asked. Part of me liked the comfort of not defining it. During our third year, I started seeing someone else. Nothing serious, just casual dates. Ethan said he was happy for me. He even gave advice when I asked. But something shifted. He became quieter, more distant, still kind, still present, but less open. That relationship didn't last long. When it ended, Ethan was there again. Fully, like he had been waiting patiently on standby. That's when I started questioning things. Did I rely on him too much? Was I treating him like emotional security without considering what he felt? One night, after we'd both had a long week, we went for a late drive. It was quiet, calm, just the two of us and soft music in the background. He pulled over near a viewpoint we used to visit during exams. And he finally said it. I've loved you for a long time. There was no dramatic speech. No pressure. Just honesty. He told me he never said anything because he didn't want to risk losing me. That our friendship mattered more than his feelings. But pretending was getting harder. My heart was racing, not because I was shocked. Deep down, I think I always knew. But because I didn't have a clear answer. I cared about him deeply. I felt safe with him. I trusted him more than anyone. But was that love, or was it comfort? I didn't want to lie. So I told him the truth. I don't know. I said I cared about him. That the idea of losing him scared me. That I never let myself think about us romantically because I was afraid of ruining what we had. He nodded, calm, almost too calm. He said he wasn't asking for an immediate answer. Just honesty. After that night, everything felt different. We were still close, but now there was awareness. Every touch lingered longer. Every silence felt heavier. I tried to imagine dating him. It made sense on paper. He was kind, loyal, stable. He knew me better than anyone. But something inside me hesitated. Was I afraid of commitment? Or was I afraid of realizing he wasn't the one, and losing him anyway? Weeks passed. He didn't pressure me, but I could feel him waiting. And that's what made it harder. One evening, he asked gently where my head was. I realized I had been holding on to him emotionally without giving him clarity. So I told him I loved him as my best friend. That I wasn't sure my feelings were romantic. That I didn't want to start something just because it felt safe. He was quiet for a long time. Then he said, I think I need space. That hurt more than I expected. We didn't fight. No drama. Just distance. The daily texts stopped. The spontaneous calls disappeared. He wasn't cold, just absent. And that absence made me realize something. I missed him in a way that felt deeper than friendship. But now I question myself. Do I miss him because I love him? Or because I'm used to him being my emotional anchor? I still don't know if I made the right decision. Was I wrong for letting him confess without knowing what I felt? Was I selfish for keeping him close while being unsure? Should I have tried dating him instead of protecting the friendship? Now I'm scared that in trying not to ruin what we had, I might have lost it anyway. So, AITA for not giving my best friend the love he wanted, even though I wasn't sure I could? Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos.